MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the second game of the National League Championship Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Oral Hershiser is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
First pitch, 7:05.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 10, Dave Kingman.
And the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Cold weather continuing here in Game 2. 49 degrees, our first pitch temperature. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Man at first for him following the one-out single. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kingman blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. We're going to see something pretty special here on Show Track. Check out the top speed of one of the fastest men in baseball as he goes all the way from first to home to score rather easily. That's about as good as it gets in the speed category right there. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double. Then on the very next pitch, he swipes third. Just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Now the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made deep in the alley. And here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
So coming to the plate, Jacob Stallings. Here's the pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That is fifth. The center fielder, number 35,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he rips it on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
At the plate, David Ortiz. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Stallings over at second. Bellinger at first, 2 out in the inning. Popped him up. McCovey is there, and the side is retired. So striding forward.
leading up for the Cubs. The shortstop, ball.
Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Grounded to the right. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
He's set, and the pitch.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Batting third, no one fielder, Luis.
Now to the plate, Luis Gonzalez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Stanton is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Dawson is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Heiner's there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Chris Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Infield in all around. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away.
Minor.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Willie.
Digging in, Willie McCovey. And that's in there for strike one.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Hit hard to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Now at the plate, Joe Morgan, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
It's nearly impossible.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
To the plate now, Russell Martin, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Dave Kingman. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left, his third home run of this series, as the Giants have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's the
Now
second
batting.
baseman, DJ
Second
LeMahieu.
DJ.
This is skied out toward right. Dawson's there. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground towards short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. In there, now the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Oh, 1, here it comes. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike called, now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and that'll give San Francisco a 5-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
So here's Cody Bellinger. In the air out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in, David Ortiz. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
0-1, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Kiner's there. And that ends the inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Giants out in front here, 5-0. So here now's the pitcher, Will Hershiser. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. No balls and a strike to count. Uh-oh, he missed it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. top of the order now, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one, strike one. Behind 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
At the plate now, Paul Molitor, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. There's one. On to first, and for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double play, and with this one, the side is retired. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And now pitch on the way. Hit well on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Long throw to third. But too late, and he's safe at third. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Number 35.
So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the second run will score, as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
Boy, Dero, talk about adding insult to injury right there. And the pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, and if he throws a gem, Dan, without question, he's getting his name in the box. He's all over the box scoring this one. Ribbies, innings pitched, strikeouts, all of the above.
Into the box now, Dave Kingman, as he'll swing and pop it in the air right near home plate. Martin waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first inning of this one. From the stretch. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, and the runner back safely. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Into the bleachers and out of here. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His third home run of this series as this lead got even wider.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Jacob Stallings.
The catcher, Jacob.
Hot shot down the line. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging the pitching staff.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Striding in, Chris Bryant. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Still only 1 out in the inning. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Molitor has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 33, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the series as they just continue to pour it on here. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Roll. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one. Boy, D-Roll, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. 8 runs already in this inning. Runner goes for third. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 0-2 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. What a play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Gonzalez. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Ralph Kiner. As it's grounded sharply to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. The pitch. Willie McCovey will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 1.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Second baseman.
Ready once again, DJ LeMahieu for his career in this matchup. He's got 1 hit in 17 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. The windup and the 0-1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Now it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. High in the air out to center field. Kiner's there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting. The right
Standing
fielder,
in, Andre Dawson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Russell Martin stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. That's popped up. Martin just to the left of the mound. And the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Still looking up at a 13-0. New inning set to get underway. And now it'll be the catcher, Jacob Stallings. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dawson has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Stepping in, Cody Bellinger. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a triple. His 3rd hit of the night.
In most parks in the league, that would be a round tripper. I mean, he hits this thing probably more than 400 feet, but he'll have to be content with a triple. Has to feel good about the way he hit it, though.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Racing back the left fielder. Gone! Chris Bryant plates a pair with a home run. His first homer so far in the series as the blowout continues. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the series as this lead got even wider. Guys, do you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty B, you don't see this very often, D-Row, when it's cold and chilly like this. Wind blowing in a little bit, but we're still seeing a lot of home runs.
Yeah, Dan.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Tony Gwynn is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Liner in there for a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. And a foul pop behind the plate. Stallings is under it. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
From the stretch. Pitch is popped up. In there, a base hit. The throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Roy. One of the things I think in base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
Into the box, Luis Gonzalez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Again, another foul ball. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Ralph Kiner. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Down the first baseline. The 1-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Judge is on his horse. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Kenley Jansen comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. 7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Dave Kingman. Here's the pitch. High and deep to right. Racing back, the right fielder. Still going back. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the series as the blowout continues.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
To the plate now, Aaron Judge. He grounds it sharply to third. on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Ryan Presley enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Riding in once again, Jacob Stallings, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. No balls and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is Dawson, and that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His second home run of the series as this lead got even wider. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's set. Here it comes. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 0-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Martin is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Giants lead it 19-1. Coming to the plate now, Willie McCovey will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Fans, this reminder to stop by the Stadium Store, located on the main.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. At the plate, Joe Morgan. No hits to this point. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder, Andre Dawson.
Coming to the plate now, Andre Dawson. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And as you can see, they are way behind. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it.
And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
One gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th, and that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ballgame. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ballgame.
The pitcher, number 50.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting his baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate, Brad Keller. And a bouncing ball, foul. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's... And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
At the plate now, Dave Kingman in there. Now the throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch popped him up. Molitor over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next to the Giants, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Stepping up now, DJ LeMahieu, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Swing and oh my, hit him with the height, and it's gone into the bleachers. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Trevor May is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Brooks Robinson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 5.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So now to the plate, Jacob Stallings pitches a cold strike, the throw, and he is in there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he's safe.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Robinson is there to put. So digging in now, Russell Martin. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Judge is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Robinson.
So in now for Chicago, Brooks Robinson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
The 0-1 on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Brooks Robinson goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half.
No ball. Big Dell.
Into the box, Omar Vizquel. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Stanton is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Cubs are set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The left fielder, number 33, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
In now, Fernando Tatis Jr. 4 hits already in this one and looking for number 5 here. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd of the game, as the blowout continues.
2nd home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now batting. The pitcher.
In now, Brad Keller. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Hey, we came into this one wondering how he was going to throw on the mound. That all goes out the window. He just mixed in his 2nd knock of the game. He's going to be smiling for a while on this.
Dave Kingman will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Runner breaks for 3rd. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes 3rd easily. 2 outs here with a runner at 3rd. High and deep to left center field. Going back is the left fielder. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Lee Smith comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, DJ LeMahieu lifted in the air out to right. Dawson's there, and that's the 3rd out. Now in the
Leading off from the Cubs.
Tyler Glasnow, the tall right-handed reliever, takes over pitching duties out of the bullpen now. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 0-1 delivery.
Down, ball.
And it's 1-2.
1-2.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Hit to short. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Gonzalez.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Luis Gonzalez goes down, and they've got only 1 out left to work with. Ralph Kiner is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants will take a 2-0 lead back home for Game 3 as this one is over.
Time of the ball.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Yanks will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Wilson Spicer, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Afternoon for the Yankees.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
107.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fouled off. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 55 on the campaign as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. With 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series, he's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 730 for his career. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
Stepping into the box, DJ LeMahieu. And you can see great numbers over the past few games.
LeMahieu.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a
swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center.
He settles under it, makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Batting 4.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Popped him up. Ozuna waits on it. 2 down. And in steps Manny Machado. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that is off the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Batting 5th.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez. In there. Now the throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Runner's on his way to third. That's a strike to throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here's a drive out to left center field. And the run is in to score from third. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Next for New York, Carlos Correa. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And gone up into the second deck. Carlos Correa with a 2-run shot. And that is home run number 63 on the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 41st home run of the year for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, and they take the lead.
Giancarlo Stanton now.
The left fielder, Giancarlo.
As he chops it on the ground toward the right side.
And it's in time at first and finally at long last. So striding forward.
Leading up for Toronto, the designated hitter.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 6 home runs and 31 RBIs. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Vaughn Sherman is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Phillips, a native Floridian. He was taken in the 6th round during the first. Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's no runs. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Bryant. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 2nd home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Now that.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Here's Manny Machado now. He swings and grounds it to short. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Yankees 8, the Jays nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mitch Haniger.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up.
Brings it in, standing inside the coach's box for out number 1.
Batting 6th, the third baseman, Ryan Diggs.
Set to get his day started, Ryan Diggs, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Stepping in now, Chris Bruno. No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Jose Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a fly ball, well hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And that is off the wall in right field. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
We all know this guy's a real good.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Phillips looks up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. Taijuan Walker is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his 2nd base hit of the afternoon. And there you see the Yankees leaderboard as he finds himself 2nd in that category. Here's Chris Bryant now, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting low.
And he'll get in there safely at 3rd, 2nd and 3rd now with 2 gone. 0-1 count and the pitch. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We play 2.5. It's the
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One coach told me before the game, there are certainly plenty of areas for us to improve offensively. But first and foremost, we need to start by putting the ball in play more often. There's too much swing and miss in our game. And the stats do back that up, as they currently rank near the bottom of the league in strikeouts. So that appears to be an area of emphasis going forward, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here it comes. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Peter Hong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Striding into the box, Daniel Robertson lifts it into the air to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. Long run, but he gets there to track this one. So here's Cody Bellinger, a fly out and a single for him so far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Rip down the line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. In now is the Yankees DH, Manny Machado. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Machado on his way to second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2. And they got him. At the plate now, Jacob Stallings, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up is Hediger. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 56 on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Now batting.
In now, Jose Martinez.
Jose.
Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 44 on the year as the blowout continues. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Line drive base hit. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Strike called, now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
A bouncer to the left side, right to him. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here comes the first pitch. Vaughn Sherman is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Brett Phillips comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. 1-2 now. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far, and it's quickly 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Weak roller right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Giancarlo Stanton will start off the 5th in this one. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Cold strike, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Drilled to the left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Ryan.
At the plate, Chris Bryant in there. Now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
A pause, and the 0-2 locks him up for strike 3. Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Now batting, third baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Lawrence Drees gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And now they've got him in a rundown. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
You know the defense wants that play back. They had him totally picked off when he took off early, but they just couldn't finish him off. We'll see if that comes back to bite him here.
That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Striding forward now is the DH, Manny Machado. He doubled his last time through. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead it 13-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Ryan Giggs.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ryan Diggs will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fouled off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Weak grounder down the line at third. Here it comes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Next to bat for Toronto, Chris Bruno. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
ShowNation.com is the only address you need for everything you want to know about MLB The Show. Keep updated with blogs and news straight from the source.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. high and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Ground ball left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, Hero, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Tim Swan is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Popped him up. Bryant has got it, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Jacob Stallings. He's set to start it out for the Yanks here in the 6th. Line towards center field. Phillips has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now batting, Jose Martinez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Ready with the 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double. Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the inning. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Peter Hong. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Into the box now, Daniel Robertson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. Bryant's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 17, Vaughn Sherman.
Ready for another shot now. Vaughn Sherman watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Giancarlo Stanton. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan. Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field. And that is going to clear the wall, a home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, the first
to the plate now, Chris Bryant. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Runner goes for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. Here's the 0-2. Bryant, the runner at third with no outs. High in the air into shallow left center. Bruno has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! Carlos Juarez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box, Manny Machado. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible 60 home runs this season. Might as well start engraving his name on the MVP trophy because he's having a year for the ages. Witnessing history, folks.
Stepping in now, Jacob Stallings. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ken Messer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
14, Ken Messer.
So standing in, Carlos Correa. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone!
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. A ball that's carrying. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have...
Oh, and he's into third safely with the stolen base. Comes set, and the 0-1. High and deep to center field. Phillips looks up. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Jordan Lyles comes on to pitch from bullpen now in an unexpected move. He's their closer, so it's a surprise to see him here in the 7th. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. But the throw is offline, and he's in there with 2 bases. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone.
Man, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit a bomb off these closers. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything productive off of.
Oh, yeah, and certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others. Taking a closer deep in a big spot, high velocity, nasty exploding breaking stuff, that's one he's not going to forget.
Coach Bellinger at the plate now. Now this ball's hit deep to left field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Digging in to try it again, Manny Machado. Lifetime versus Jordan Lyles. Decent numbers. He's 6 for 15. He's taken him deep once. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now Manny turns on one and sends it to deep left. Looking up is the left fielder. Still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run home run for Manny Machado. His 2nd of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years, 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here. Josh Hader comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Now back, the center fielder.
So now to the plate, Jose Martinez. Popped him up. Robertson moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Brett Phillips will bat next. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Ready with another 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Mitch Haniger the next to bat as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
In now, Ryan Diggs hit back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. guy swinging first pitch?
No, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first two pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and as you can see, they are way behind. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate now, Aaron Judge. And there he goes towards second. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, D-Row, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that means. You want to put biscuits in the basket. Runs scored in ribbies. Runs scored in ribbies. And this guy's the best in the business right now.
Eric Arias comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Giancarlo Stanton will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
To the plate now, Chris Bryant. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. On to first, and they get the double play. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet.
And the tag is on him to retire the... Digging in, David Ozuna. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, man. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Tim Swan is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, Peter Hong, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep, and at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Bellinger. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Now batting, designated hitter, Manny Machado.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Manny Machado. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first takes care of him, and the top of the ninth is proving unfruitful thus far. 2 quick outs here.
Now batting, catcher, Jacob.
At the plate, Jacob Stallings. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Phillips is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning as the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll head now to the bottom of the ninth. The Yankees lead it 28-0. So striding in, Vaughn Sherman. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And he fouls this one off. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Brett Phillips, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Stepping in now, Mitch Haniger, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. And he gets the punch out as the Yankees go on the road and sweep their division rivals in this 3-game series.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
28-0 the final this afternoon. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jimmy Nelson hangs win number 11 on his line with 15 strikeouts. Wilson Spicer permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Doug Rader was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, leading the Orioles to victory over the Rangers 3-2. Jermaine Gilly got his 3rd win this season, helping lead the Tigers past the Twins 4-2. The Washington Nationals knocked out 12 hits as a team as they manhandled the Marlins 10-4. The Reds sent 3 balls into the seats as they manhandled the Mets 11-2. The Cubs hit 3 long balls as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-0. The Brew Crew grabbed 13 hits in the game as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 10-3. The Braves allowed only 5 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 1-0. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.